General Smith, welcome, and thank you for your lifetime of service and your family's service and sacrifice as well. Congratulations on your nomination. On Force Design 2030, I feel that we've reached the point that the former chairman of this committee, John McCain, used to say the Senate often reaches where everything has been said, but not everyone has said it. However, I won't repeat what everything is said. I will raise one aspect of it, though. General Berger's Force Design has stirred up quite a hornet's nest among a lot of your retired flag officer counterparts, some of whom I know served with you and were your mentors. Could you explain a little bit why you think some of these retired general officers are so opposed to what General Berger has proposed and what he's done, and what steps you might take, if confirmed, to help mend fences?
Senator, I would never want to speak for anyone else. I'm not a believer in proxy votes, if you will, so I would never speak for another. What I can tell you, sir, is if confirmed, I would do what I've already done, which is to continue to speak and listen to our former leaders. I have, in the last 2 weeks, spoken to every living former commandant, and if confirmed, I'm committed to continuing to listen to them and all of our veteran Marines who have experience that matters, and make adjustments as need to be made that are based on data. But I'm always ears open, sir, and always open to being better.
I appreciate you don't want to speak for anyone. I know that you've read the criticisms, though, of retired flag officers and others about Force Design 2030, many of which are well-meaning and come from people who are generally well-informed about these matters. What do you think those criticisms might be missing?
Senator, I think the criticisms of Force Design are perhaps missing that to be first to fight, we must, in fact, be mobile. We must be there. We must be light enough to get there. And I think also what I would want everyone, this committee and others, to know is what has not changed. What has not changed is we are a Marine Air Ground Task Force. We're a globally responsive force, provided the mobility is there. And our ethos of training lethal elite warriors, that hasn't changed. So it is a matter of how do we improve and become more lethal, more mobile. That is the intent.
Okay, thank you. General, a second topic on which almost everything has been said, but not everyone has said it, is amphibious ships. I'm going to ask a slightly different question from the need for that extra ship, though. The Marine Corps leadership often and correctly reminds us of the need for amphibious lift capacity. Could you explain why the Corps is pursuing a new class of ships, the landing ship medium? And to my understanding, these won't be fielded until 2030s. So could you also explain how you can fill the gap for this capability in the near term until those ships are fielded?
Yes, sir. So the landing ship medium is a shore-to-shore transport. What that will enable our littoral regiments to do is go anywhere in that first island chain, because that craft is beachable. That's a key. We used to have a thing called an LST, a landing ship tank, but that vessel gets onto any beach. What that does is that spreads out an adversary's calculus, because they don't simply target ports, they would have to target the entire coastline. Until that is fully fielded, and we need 35 of them, approximately 9 per littoral regiment, we're using stern landing vessels that we are contracting, and we're open to using other surrogates until such time as we get those landing ship mediums, such as the EPF, which was mentioned earlier by Senator Tuberville, as an experiment and as a surrogate, as a bridge to those platforms. But the beachability, Senator, that's the key.
Thank you. I'd like to touch now, finally, on a topic I don't think has been addressed yet, on the Expeditionary Advanced Base Operations concept of operations. Since any forces operating in the Western Pacific will face significant threats from Chinese missiles, could you please describe what resources the Corps needs to operate successfully under such conditions, and do you have the right capabilities and training that you need to execute the new EABO?
Senator, we do have the training, and it's continuing to mature and be better. Things like Marine Air Defense Integrated System, MADIS, and things like medium-range intercept capability provide us with an air defense capability that is mobile and expeditionary. And then our capabilities that are long-range fires and our low signature, low probability of intercept, low probability of detection communications, that enables you to shoot, move, and communicate in a manner that even hypersonics cannot reach you. If you are on your game plan, if your training remains, you can move faster than you are targeted.
Thank you.
Thank you,